It is rolling race number one. The first dash on a Wednesday night at Grand River Raceway, take two. On the inside, Satin Pajamas and Radical JJ. In the center, Edgewater and Mass Abracadabra. To the outside, Somewhat Saucy and Chamois Hall. It is a field of six for race number one. And they're at the start and they're off, and getting out well is Radical JJ, and on the outside, Somewhat Saucy. Then third away is Edgewater, and racing fourth is Mass Abracadabra as the field works their way on into the backstretch, and Radical JJ has the lead. Racing second, Edgewater, and then it is Somewhat Saucy, Mass Abracadabra, and Chamois Hall. Satin Pajamas made a break in stride, and Radical JJ has a lead of a length and a half. Edgewater is second. Somewhat Saucy on the outside third. And Mass Abracadabra is racing position to fourth. And then about 5 lengths to Chamois Hall, 30-4. They raced the opening quarter. And trotting around the turn, that is Radical JJ, who's in front with Edgewater racing in the pocket. On the outside, Somewhat Saucy is moving, and Mass Abracadabra is racing fourth, and Chamois Hall is fifth as they head up towards us. And it is Radical JJ who's got the lead for Scott Young. On the outside, Somewhat Saucy is getting a little closer. Edgewater third on the inside. Half was 102-4. Mass Abracadabra is racing second for fourth, and then fifth is Chamois Hall. On into the backstretch they go. Radical JJ leads it. It is Radical JJ who's on top as they race their way on down the backstretch, and on the outside, Somewhat Saucy, and then racing position to third. On the inside, Edgewater now on the outside, taking over third and moving quickly. Mass Abracadabra inside fourth is Edgewater. It is Radical JJ, Mass Abracadabra bearing down from second now, and then on the inside, fighting back and reclaiming third, Edgewater racing for Somewhat Saucy. 3/4, 134. Radical JJ leads it. Radical JJ, Mass Abracadabra, Edgewater on the inside. It is Radical JJ as the field is about to turn for home. Radical JJ and Edgewater. Radical JJ, Edgewater as they come on to the finish. Radical JJ, Edgewater with a final move on the outside. Radical JJ will win. Edgewater was second, Mass Abracadabra third, and Somewhat Saucy fourth. 204-3. Wheeling back in front of us, the winner of race number one. It's number 2, Radical JJ, a 2-year-old muscle mass bay filly owned by David Reed and A.K. Mellick Stable and Carmen Crysdale and Bruno DePoche. Sean Stacy, the trainer. Scott Young, the winning driver. Radical JJ, 204-3. The first race payouts, number 2, Radical JJ, pays $850, $290, $230. 3 Edgewater pays $250 and $210, and 4 Mass Abracadabra $210. The $2